All right, so let's get started. I just wanted to introduce myself first. My name is Matt Seniuk. I'm lead growth and product marketing at Raange. Today, this webinar is for brick and mortar brands. We'll be going through a quick case study, a strategy, and some tactics that you can take back and implement. So let's get started. And if you have any questions whatsoever, here's my email address, matt@raange.com, and I'll put it up again at the end of the presentation. So who is Raange? Raange helps brick and mortar brands turn visitors, both online and in-store, into repeat digital customers. So we do this by helping brick and mortar brands create opt-in acquisition channels, and retargeting those shoppers post-purchase with high-converting mobile channels. And what we're going to present here today is being used right now in over 1,400 stores across North America. To date, we've helped our customers add more than 12 million unique contacts to either their CRM systems or marketing automation systems or email systems. So we're having a huge effect on how we're helping to grow customer databases in the brick and mortar space. And on the right, you'll see a few of our wonderful customers. And just to kick things off, we'll be doing a bit of a giveaway. We're giving away a pair of Apple AirPods. So if you're in Canada, please text giveaway to 55055. And if you're in the US, text AirPods to 95055. And this is actually a way for you to demo the acquisition flow that we'll be talking about today. So please take a quick minute to do that. Once again, we'll present this at the very end of the presentation if you don't get a chance. All right, so it's always nice to start off a webinar with a very flattering quote, and this is probably one of the most flattering that I've heard is, Raange is our most powerful vehicle we have right now to impact sales. And Suzy is actually the store that we'll be talking about today in our case study. So Suzy is a national brick and mortar retail brand with over 100 stores. And, excuse me, the way we started working with Suzy is we built out partnerships, and they actually came to us with a problem. And what they found is they were losing touch with their customers. So the way people were shopping has changed over the years. No longer they're coming in to browse, but people would come in having browsed at home with their mobile phone in hand, would show it to a sales associate, and that sales associate would then help them find said item, make a purchase, and leave. And as soon as that customer left, regardless the experience they had in store, with the sales associate, with the store, whatever, as soon as they left, Suzy lost touch with them. So they're looking and they're losing touch with them to third-party platforms. So their competitors could retarget those people with ads, with email campaigns. So they needed a way to stay in touch with their customers and bring them back in to make purchases. And this is really a missed opportunity that we see with a lot of brick and mortar brands that we talk to. The reason being, your shoppers in store, unlike online, you have their full undivided attention. If they're online, you're serving them an ad, maybe they're on your website, checking out your Instagram, you might have their attention for a few seconds. But in store, you actually have their undivided attention for a few minutes. So it's actually a great opportunity to push and promote offers to your shoppers and drive them to your digital campaigns or your digital channels. And this is really what we're seeing a lot of our customers doing. So they're starting to measure their stores in terms of media. So not only is it about sales, it's about how many contacts are they adding to their CRM, to their marketing automation system, based on the traffic that they're getting in stores. And what we've done is a lot of retailers these days, or brick and mortar brands, are collecting email, for example, at the point of sale. And one of the problems is they're not doing that correctly. You're inputting bad data, whether it's a long email address that someone's trying to share with you or to your sales associate, and they mistype it. So there's human error involved. We know around 44% of people actually admit to providing fake email addresses, mobile numbers, And all of this bad data is being pushed into your systems. So you're hosting bad data. And really, this, in the end, this affects your numbers for your marketing campaigns, your digital marketing campaigns. And at the very high level, it's going to affect your revenue. And on top of that, you're not actually collecting the proper express consent that you need from these customers to retarget them with marketing efforts. And when we were working with Susie, we set this goal. And the goal was we knew Susie's ideal customer that was shopping online would show up on Sunday, make a purchase at about 7 p.m. And you figure that this customer is sitting down to watch Netflix with a glass of wine. She picks up her mobile phone, she starts browsing, and it's at that exact time when we knew there was a high intent to purchase that Susie wanted to get in front of that customer. And really what we figured is, or what we started to see, is that we're creating a kind of a flywheel effect. So we're capturing good customer data, which we'll be talking about, retargeting customers on channels that they want to use with the content that they want to see, which then in turn will increase purchases. So this is what we'll be talking about today. And why this is important right now is because with everything that's happening right now, there's actually a huge market opportunity with COVID and what everyone is branding the great reopening. Customers, once they feel comfortable to go back in the public, will be going to stores and be looking for safe environments. And these companies that present and create safe environments for their customers to engage with their brands will actually have a strategic advantage over the other customers because they'll choose to spend their money there, to spend their time in those stores. So customers will want contactless engagements within your stores, no longer typing on iPads or writing down information on pieces of paper. They want to work within a contactless world. And some insights from our system is we actually were surprised because in February we saw that in-store registrations were actually up 107%, 107% compared to February 2020. So what this tells us is people are, once they feel comfortable again, are really waiting and ready to get back in store. And as the vaccines start rolling out, you will start seeing an increase in traffic. And what that means is there's an opportunity for you to start capturing more contact information from these customers in store or online and building out your CRM databases, recontacting these customers and driving revenue. So now we'll go a bit more into this strategy. And really where it starts is with your mobile phone. And this is where we try to connect with all shoppers. Why? Because people are spending 4.7 hours a day on their mobile phones. People check their phones 150 times per day. And everyone that's entering your store uses their mobile phone. And more than 50% of people, depending on the industry you're in, more than 50% of people are shopping online with their mobile phones. So this is the best tool to really promote these contactless engagements that we'll be creating in store. And then in terms of specific tactics on how we actually do this, is for us it really starts with creating an offer. So you know your customer's best, so you know how to create a compelling offer, whether that's a discount directly on their next purchase or signing them up to a giveaway. You have someone's undivided attention, so what type of offer can you create in store or online that'll really pique someone's interest? And then once we create this offer, we look at creating we look at creating our acquisition flow. So whether it's in store or online, we use our click to register online, which drives our customers, and in store with our text to register to a mobile optimized landing page where we're validating data like email address and mobile number, collecting consent from the customer and managing this. And what this does is this removes human error and it makes sure that all the data that you're collecting from your new opt-in acquisition channels is good data that's being pushed back into your systems. So as we spoke about earlier, it means you're going to get better stats on your marketing campaigns, and you're going to see an increase in revenue because we know people that shop from people within your CRM system on average are spending more than those that are not. So they have a higher lifetime value, customer lifetime value. So once you've created a compelling offer, the acquisition mobile optimization point is set up, then it's time to promote. So you can promote in-store with interactive signage, so really having that nice branded display that people can see and create those mobile access points within the stores. And you can do that at the cash, at the entrance, really in any high traffic area. With the short codes, you can actually take, as you can see here on the image, text 7811 to 88088. That same information can be shared on radio ads, on print ads, and then taken and used online. So whether it's on your Instagram stories or with our click to register, you can actually create acquisition links within your social media profiles. So we know that Facebook, Twitter, Instagram own that data for your customers. So this is a good way to help to monetize those followers and then push them into your other digital marketing channels as well. So it's more of that omni messaging approach. And then in terms of retargeting, so we crafted the message. We're using mobile to target and validate information. We're promoting information. Once we capture that information, we really see a lot of great success using a high converting mobile channel like SMS. And for obvious reasons, SMS has a 98% open rate. Messages are open and read within minutes. And our customers are actually seeing a 25 to 30x ROI on campaigns. So obviously with email, you're seeing smaller open rates. Emails can be sent to spam folders, whereas SMS will not. So we're really seeing a lot of success with SMS in our customers. And then on top of that, we've been working with our customers to help grow some of their other KPIs for marketing in particular. So we're finding ways to help them grow their social media followers, their Instagram, because we have customers following through this flow, and it's a lot of valuable traffic. So we can drive them to follow our customers' Instagram pages, build out custom audiences within these ad platforms, and then retarget people using Facebook and Google and such. So you're building out more growth within your marketing functions at your companies. And then in terms of the flywheel effect, this is what you'll end up seeing on the revenue side. So here's an example of, this is a single store within a chain, year one, doing a one-day only sale. They had $17,000 in revenue that year. The following year, after Raange was implemented, so we're capturing information and retargeting customers on high converting channels, you can see the drastic increase in revenue for the exact same event a year later. You're seeing an increase in in-store revenue and an increase in e-commerce revenue. So it's very powerful information, very powerful data once you implement this process properly on building out these real acquisition, opt-in acquisition channels with real data. And then finally, working with Raange. So we really look at creating partnerships when we work with companies. So from implementation to integration to execution, our team is always there to support our customers from day one. You won't be talking to a bot, for example. So it's a very hands-on approach in trying to understand what your problem is, how we can help you to solve those problems, and make sure that you're hitting your marketing KPIs. So that is very important to us. Your success is our success. And then a few takeaways. If you're interested in maybe taking some information back and investigating what's been working, what's not been working within your organization, one thing you want to look at, and a lot of brick and mortar brands fall within this trap, is just collecting email addresses. which is fine. But then if you want to implement a high converting mobile channel like SMS, you will need someone's mobile number and opt-in. So it's better to start collecting that information now or sooner rather than later. In terms of validating data, we gave the example of human error at the point of sale. Is this a problem? What percent of contacts that are going into your CRM or marketing automation system are actually bad contacts? And you can easily see that with seeing how many emails are bouncing back to you. So that's another area that you could look at fixing. What channels are you currently using to capture opt-in data? Are you doing anything in store? Has it been successful? Can you try something new? And which mobile channels as well? So I'd take a quick screenshot of this and bring this back to your team to see what it is that you can work on. And then finally, this is the Raange giveaway. As I said earlier, we'll come back to this screen. So if you haven't had an opportunity yet, please text in and you can go through that actual acquisition flow. And that is the end of our webinar. So thank you very much for taking some time out of your day today. Short and sweet as promised. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to email me at matt@raange.com or you can find me on LinkedIn. We also, if you'd like to book a time to speak with some of our team, you can easily just send me an email and I can connect you with them. And we do have a how-to guide on how to set up what we just discussed. So thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.